What's going on, you guys? V. Keith Carnes got some new Black Ops 2 information. And how exciting is it to get new info? You guys have probably heard from a lot of the other people you probably are either subscribed to on YouTube or you've just heard it around the web. Whatever the case, you've probably already heard, but in case you haven't, I'm here to inform you. And if you have already heard, you'll hear my opinions. So let's start out. So today, yeah, it's 11:49. So today, Treyarch came out and laid out a bunch of info, details, if you will, about the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 multiplayer. Yesterday, they gave us a full-length trailer of zombies. Today, they gave us more info regarding what to expect in the Black Ops 2 online multiplayer, which is the reason most people buy Call of Duty anyway. So let's get down to it. So they confirmed that the crossbow returns, this time with a triple shot, a burst fire, a faster reload, and multiple scopes. Now, and camo, of course, too. I think this is great. I think this was definitely something missing from the first Black Ops with the debut of the crossbow. When I first got Black Ops and I played through the story and used a scoped crossbow, then went into multiplayer and unlocked the crossbow, I was really disappointed to see that you couldn't have any attachments. You couldn't put camo on it, you couldn't put attachments on it. It was really disappointing. I still loved it and used it in my early days in the Black Ops days, but overall, it felt like it was missing something. So, big thumbs up to Treyarch from me on that. I'm really happy to see that the crossbow is going to be used as more of a primary weapon, even though it'll still, I'm sure, be a secondary. Of course, Team Deathmatch, obviously, comes back, but Kill Confirmed makes its way to Black Ops. Now, of course, this debuted in the worst Call of Duty ever, in my opinion, Modern Warfare 3 last year. When that game came out, Kill Confirmed was one of the showcased new modes in the game and was one of my personal favorites, but I never got to fully enjoy it because I cannot stand Modern Warfare 3 and it's unplayable in my opinion, and Hardpoint. Now, I don't really know, but it says they are all multi-team playable. Now, I don't really know what Hardpoint is about. I apologize. I haven't done any research on it, but I've heard people say it's like a mixture of domination and this one other type. It's something that I'm probably never going to play, but apparently, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Apparently, you're going to be able to hold down a position, like you do the flags in domination, but it moves during game. So you'll hold it here during the game, and then it could go from here on the map, and then it goes to the other side of the map, and both teams will race to get it. So it seems interesting. I'll probably give it a shot, maybe play one or two games on it and probably never touch it again. Sprint duration is based on a chosen weapon. Combat knife users will run the furthest. Now, this is about how far people will run. Now, something that has been removed from the game and is staying away, which is great, is an unlimited run, which was a big problem in Modern Warfare 2. Now, because it really encouraged people just to run around with a knife and just knife people the whole game. And let's admit, when you're playing against people and all they're doing is knifing, that shit is fucking annoying. So I'm glad to hear that they've balanced the sprint duration. Option to rejoin old game lobbies. And it says in parentheses, YouTube stars will adore this one. Now, I don't really understand what this means. It says, option to rejoin old game lobbies. I'm not really too sure exactly what that means. Maybe if it means you lose connection to the lobby, you can go back and join it, I guess. I don't really know what it means. If anybody knows or has an idea, feel free to comment, and maybe I don't know, but I don't really understand that one. I'll have to look into it a little more to understand, I guess. Gun balance is improved to better suit their specific role. Now, I'm guessing what that means. It says gun balance is improved to better suit their specific role. I'm guessing what that means is possibly submachine guns will maybe be more powerful up close, but at far range they'll almost be useless. And in case you're not too sure what submachine guns are, in Black Ops 1, of course, you had the AK-74U, which was the most used, the MPL, which was a personal favorite of mine, the Scorpion, the Uzi, the Mac 11, Mac 10, whatever it was called. Those are submachine guns. So I'm guessing assault rifles will probably once again be the best, and light machine guns will probably be the worst as always. The knife lunge has been removed completely. you want a knife kill, you need to be in knife range. Now, this is extremely good news. The knifing in Call of Duty has been one of the most hated things about the games since they introduced knifing. And I think knifing debuted in COD 4. I could be wrong. I never did play Call of Duty 3. I beat the story when I first got my PS3, but when I first got my PS3 back in 2007, that was before I played online. That same year I would end up playing online. No, I actually have only been playing console gaming since 2008, so I haven't been in the console world too long. But a few years, but you know what I mean. So I never played I never played COD 3 from 2006, but I'm pretty sure that knifing wasn't in it. Footstep noise is increased but balanced by more environment noise. Now what this means is that you can hear people better, but it's still balanced by the noise of stuff going on the map, which is great news, because I hated when I would even be wearing my headphones and this guy didn't have dead silence, and you would hear him, but it would be too late and he'd knife me in the back if I was running in front of him, or if I stopped because I saw an enemy and I should have been able to hear him. So that's good. Let's hope it's as good as it sounds. Upgraded spawn system. Of course, this is always good, but they also said the same thing about Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, we've updated everything, and they made it sound like it was going to be great. So I'll be the judge of the spawn system. Custom optic reticles return with some typical Treyarch humor. There is a mustache one. Now this is hilarious, and I will admit I am going to use the mustache one. Mustache one. That's hilarious. It's great to see custom optic reticles returning. That was something that I really loved about Black Ops 1, being able to have any color I wanted, well, for the most part. I just hope they allow you to have the color black. That would be pretty sweet. Gold camouflage returns, this time on weapons other than primaries, such as your launchers, riot shields, and crossbows. See, this is where the crossbow comes in again, because now you can, like I said at the beginning of the video, you can put camo on it as well, but it's great to hear that you can actually put it on your launchers, because I run launchers now because of spy planes, and I'm sure spy planes are going to be a problem in this game, and it'll be cool to pull out one and have it like golden or whatever. Other camouflages confirmed are called Ronin, Carbon Fiber, which is one I'm looking forward to, and Skulls. And of course there's more, but those are the only ones confirmed other than the gold. Interactive levels return, such as the radiation map and its closing doors from Black Ops 1. Now, no, this doesn't, they're not saying that radiation is coming back, and I can see how that kind of confuses some people. They're saying that in radiation, how you could push that button on either side of the map and make the doors in the middle of the map go down or open up like that. They're saying there's an interactive, there's interactivity going on in the map, which is cool, but I mean, it's not needed, but it's you know, like I say, the small things count, and it definitely adds realism. Dual band thermal scope has been buffed. This is great news for me, because whenever I snipe, I prefer to use thermal, because I think it's easier to see people that you wouldn't see with the naked eye. So I'm glad to hear that the thermoscope has been buffed. You can earn XP through playing combat training for the first 10 levels of your character. Now this is great news, and this is something that I hated, and yes, I'm going to repeat, hated about the first Black Ops. They introduced combat training, but it didn't count at all towards your online gameplay, and I really disagreed with that. But I'm glad that they only make it for your first 10 levels of your character, because let's face it, when you first prestige, that was always painful, because then you would have to come back with shitty classes and you'd get your ass kicked. And for the most part, I found myself, as soon as I prestige, raging until I finally unlocked like the FAMAS and then the Galil. So that's great news. I'll always do combat training now after I prestige. Improve emblem editor, now 32 layers, new shapes and graphics, 256-bit color wheel, unlimited colors, and transparency adjusters. This is great news as well, because, I mean, 32 layers, that is such a major jump. I think last year's Black Ops had 12, and they went up to 32. That's pretty awesome. So cool that we're going to have we're going to be able to put 32 different things on a camo. That's pretty awesome. Except for the very detailed penises, vaginas, and titties that are going to be showcased. I'm sure we're going to see some very disturbing stuff, people. So please don't let your kids buy this game, because I don't think they need to see that, but also I don't want to hear your stupid kids' voices. The ability to YY on the reload is back. Now, I don't know what YY stands for. If anybody can tell me, it would be great, because I'm completely stumped on what that means. 10th prestige emblem is a gold skull with gold skull that's on fire. It was kind of hard to read that sentence. That's pretty cool. Cool to know. Sniping is resemble... What? Yeah, whoever wrote this fucked it up. Sniping resembles how it was in COD 4. So in other words, I've also heard that it's going to take more skill to snipe, and I think that's great. But I'm kind of worried because I know you can, to a point, quickscope in Call of Duty 4, and I hope that that's not the case, even though we did already see some loser quickscoping when the Gamescom event was going on last month. Shotguns have improved range. I don't like that. I'm going to say that right now. I don't like that because improved range, you're pretty much buffing shotguns, and I'm sorry if you're a shotgun user, but it's really you're just kind of being a douchebag when you use a shotgun because you're just trying to get one-hit kills. Object players are rewarded much more than slayers in objective-based games. Now, this is great, and I hope it works better than it did in MW3, because what they did with Modern Warfare 3 was that they were trying to say, oh, this is going to encourage people not to camp and encourage people to actually help the objectives, and it didn't work in MW3. So let's hope Treyarch has improved that so that if I want to play some domination, I have team players instead of people sniping and hiding in the fucking corner. No game-ending streak, which means no nuke and no Moab is in the game. That is fucking great. I'm really, really excited to hear about that. The time to kill is more than the original Black Ops than MW3. I don't really understand what that means. Aim assist is still on for sniper rifles, but sniping is challenging. I already covered that. It says that people that have played the game have been reporting issues with Ghost, but not nearly as bad as Black Ops 1. Now, I think that means that it is still a pain in the ass, and people are finding ways to camp with Ghost, but we pretty much already knew that was going to happen. Awareness perk counters the Dead Silence perk, which means, Dead Silence means no footsteps, but if you have awareness, you'll be able to hear them. That's pretty cool. Scavenger replenishes all equipment and lethal grenades given the kill was from a non-explosive. That means you'll be able to if you have Scavenger, and this is definitely going to push me to use Scavenger this time around, because it'll replenish claymores, and if you can get a claymore kill and then lay another one down somewhere else, that's pretty cool, but at the same time it could be bad. So that's about it, you guys. This is a long video. Didn't think it was going to take me this long to cover this. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for viewing, and once again, thank you to all my subscribers. This is the Keith Carnes, as you know me on here, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be up shortly after this. So I guess that's it. Thanks, guys, for viewing, and I will see you guys in the next. Peace. Peace.